fans are supportive, and why wouldn't they be? You can feel it. Something very special is happening here. How far can they go? Well, the weather has certainly cooperated. Beautiful conditions here at the Etihad Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is live action from the oldest cup competition of them all, the FA Cup. It is Manchester City, and they take on Exeter City.
Although the hosts are clear favourites, this could prove to be a tricky game for them, unless they score an early goal, because their opponents will sit deep, remain compact, and defend with determination. They also pose a threat on the counter-attack and are really good at set plays. It's going to be an interesting one.
Can he score? And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. Well, nicely cut out. Might be onto something. Not an effort he's going to enjoy watching back later.
It's not a good shot, is it? That wasn't the right option.
Reinders. City know that wide area is really opening up. Delivering it into the box. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Giving it a go. And caught by the keeper. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Jack Aitchison. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. Reinders. Jeremy Doku. Well, good run and good ball control. This could be the equaliser. And that's what they needed, Manchester City. A goal to level matters here.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
Francis. Perfect challenge. He's on the run. Crossing possibilities. And a routine take for the keeper. Delivery needed to be a bit better. City pushing forward with options available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, he's allowed his opponent to get past him. And the cross goes in. And it's all rather fizzled out. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Reinders. Now with Cole. Can he? Oh, that's magnificent goalkeeping. And now we find out it was offside anyway. Given away by City. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Can they use their pace? Options in the middle. Will it go in? Oh, could easily have been a brace for him.
Well, the way he's playing at the moment, I thought he would score there. He's been a constant threat.
And over it comes. Mateus Nunes. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Well, a failure to keep the ball by Manchester City. Well, he's certainly not alone. Mendes Gomez. Real chance. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Doku. On to Haaland. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. Deflection, throw in here. Well, found wanting in the throw-in department there.
Yeah, slight misunderstanding there, I would say.
And given acres of space to attack here. Now in a more than decent position. What a commitment to defending. Might do damage on the break. Reinders. That's a good-looking ball. Can he put them in front? So, a corner.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Let's see about the delivery. Prompt defensive action called for. And so the half-time whistle is sounded here in Manchester. Well, he's been a long way from his best. And off we go again. The second half has begun. McGuinness. Possibilities for them to counter. A good and fair challenge. Decent chance. Oh, how did he keep that out? Delivering it. Well, now they have possession. That's a nice-looking ball. Well, not the best clearance. Takes the shot. And that's tidy work to push it to safety. And in a perfect position to cut it out.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Well, again, it breaks down for them.
Well, there it is. The visitors have completely dominated the game in the last 15 minutes. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. It'll be certainly no less than they deserve. They just need to be a bit more clinical in that final third now.
And that's comfortably gathered. Reinders. The first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final will be live with us here on EA TV. It's Manchester City taking on Newcastle United.
That will certainly be an interesting first leg, but how will each team approach it? They won't want to go into the second leg behind, so it should be a top-quality game.
And into the last 30 minutes now. Can they create something from here? Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
They got everything right there.
Well, they could break at pace. Francis has it. Vital intervention. Attacking possibilities on the flank for City here. Delivering it into the box. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Well, no way through in the end.
Well, I have to say, City are so unlucky not to be leading now. They look a real threat at the moment.
Well, it should boost their confidence, but they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Substitution for Manchester City.
Well, a long-range effort, but no real difficulties for the goalkeeper. Rodri. Can he find the right pass? Giving the ball away. could play it in. And an opening. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? Cool. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. And nicely over the top. Can he put it in? Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Ryan Cherki. And City being afforded too much room. And a good-looking ball. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And pressing for the equaliser. Well, that is a moment he would love to have back because it really was there for him. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Lewis. And so into the final 5 minutes. Oh, good-looking run. Erling Haaland. And a goal. They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. So back underway at 3-1. And he has options available. Great defending here. Timely intervention. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Now the counter-attack looks on. Hold on. There's the goal. Surely now, that is that.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back.
There's the final whistle, and Manchester City move on.
Well, it was all at a bit of a canter, to be honest. They dominated pretty much from the start, and it left the result in little doubt. They'll be full of confidence going into the next round.
Well, as you can see, our cameras are lingering on Erling Haaland. Yet another exceptional performance to add to the growing list.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat. And he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Time for just a few questions. No further questions, thanks.
te no latviešiem ir. Trikoli pēc jāpēc. Cigāņi, Kolski, Markus, Trots, Tobers. Reject. Nepārdošos.